Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. Today we are in the northern jungle, southwest of Talier's Berth, building a warrior's temple. This build was suggested by Blue Esper on my apartment's build guide, so thank you for the suggestion, Blue. Before we get started though, we do of course have to thank the sponsors, NordVPN. If somehow you haven't heard of them before, NordVPN offers one of the best rated VPN services available, featuring super fast servers in 60 countries, no data logging, 24/7 customer support, double data encryption, the ability to unlock region-locked content including Netflix, ITV, BBC iPlayer and such, and more to ensure you always stay safe on the internet. With unlimited bandwidth, a lightweight Chrome browser extension, and the ability to use Nord on up to 6 devices simultaneously, including mobile devices, NordVPN is the best way to protect yourself on the internet. It's simple to use, one click and you are both connected and protected. NordVPN is great and it's one of the best ways to support me. Each video I make takes roughly between 8 and 12 hours to make, so when you purchase NordVPN through my link you really do help me out a ton. You can get 70% off NordVPN when you visit nordvpn.org/iradYT, or use code iradYT at checkout, which comes out to $3.49 a month, or about £2.80 if you're in the UK, which is a great price for the service. As always, a massive thanks to Nord for sponsoring the video. This was quite an interesting build suggestion that I've really enjoyed doing. This build was streamed live on Twitch, so if you want to see the behind the scenes as I build, feel free to drop me a follow over there. I try and stream most weekdays. So, without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, we're going to start off with, of course, the base plate. As you can see by the blueprint on screen now, I've gone with a fairly simple layout featuring a partial retaining wall that creates an open yard outside, along with a medium-sized temple building at the back of the temple area. I chose to use arena for this because I thought that it would fit the temple design well, whereas just regular reinforced stone might look a tad too dark in the already dim jungle. Next, I moved on to the walls. Building the walls was simple, as I only built them 2 tiles high. I built a small arch above the gateway to enter the temple, and built the walls up, then adding spiked accents atop the walls using sloped sides and ramps. During my research, it seems like most real-life jungle temples use gently tapered walls, which, as I've said before, are virtually impossible in Conan without mods, and even then I haven't seen any mods that offer them. Therefore, I instead used the spiked pieces you see here, and the vaulted ceilings later on to get the same feeling of architectural accents without trying and of course failing to replicate the tapered walls. After the outside walls, I moved on to the walls of the main temple building. I built each floor 2 tiles high as standard, with a total of 2 floors. I included windows on almost every other tile on the ground floor, though the temple does still feel very enclosed even with so many windows present, probably just because of how dark the jungle is. I also included a balcony at the front of the temple above the front entrance on the first floor to add a little more depth to the exterior of the build. Finally, the roof. I opted for a flat roof with spiked accents very similar to the perimeter walls, which ended up actually being quite a good choice and helps to make the temple building itself look even more unique. When I finished the roof, I then placed fences and doors around the build where necessary. Finally, when the shell of the build was done, it was then time to of course furnish. Approaching the build, I've lit the entrance with small braziers, lighting the inside of the temple with hanging terranium braziers, which provide a comfortable yet still soft light that helps to stop the temple from being super bright but also provides an interesting atmosphere. Entering the yard, this is where some of the more practical tasks are carried out, such as cooking, working with hide and practicing archery. The yard is quite cluttered with different items and appliances, which helps to make the temple feel less like a relic and more like somewhere that is actually lived in and used. Entering the temple, we reach the ground floor. This floor has two rooms, with the left side room firstly being a very simple dining room, where all the warriors will gather together to eat between their extremely arduous training sessions. The other room on the right side of this floor is the workshop, where warriors must make their own weapons and armour out of the precious metal collected on excursions. The warriors in this temple pride themselves on being self-sufficient and independent, and knowing how to use a sword is fine, but being able to make one is just as important. Heading upstairs, we reach the first floor. Again, this floor has two rooms. The first room on the left is the bedroom. The beds are laid out one next to another, as there is no real expectation of privacy within the temple. The warriors here have a blood bond with one another, and should know each other as well as they know themselves. On the right side of this floor is the meeting room, where excursions are planned and discussed by tribe elders and the rest of the warriors. This is also where warriors who break the rules of the temple, such as abandoning an excursion, are dealt out their punishment, which, of course, is death. This floor also has access to a balcony that looks out north of the gate. And there we have it, a warrior's temple in the northern jungle, southwest of Talier's Berth. Thanks for watching, and thanks again to Blue for the suggestion. I enjoyed this build a lot, and it was even more fun building it on stream and having live input from the viewers. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and let me know in the comments below if you have any build suggestions for future videos. As usual, absolutely anything is welcome. Don't forget to both follow me on Twitch and join the fun on our Discord through the links in the description. And don't forget you can get 70% off NordVPN when you use code ERADYT at checkout, or you can go through my affiliate link in the description and the pinned comment below. YouTube is currently my full-time source of income, so if you enjoy the content and would like to help support the channel so I can continue to put out the best content possible, do consider becoming a patron. There are multiple tiers of support from $1 to $20, offering many different benefits from a mention in every video to Discord roles, and even sneak peeks of every new video before anyone else. During the lockdown, most of us are still in. The video previews that are usually restricted to the $20 tier will be open for the $10 tier as well, so everyone's got a little bit more content to enjoy. The link to my Patreon is in the description, so if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to consider becoming a patron. On that note, a thanks to our patrons Sammy, Sadialot, Randar, and Dawnfox. If you're new here, feel free to check out the rest of the content on the channel. There are new Conan Exiles videos coming every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you like what you see, subscribe and ring the notification bell to be the first to see the next video, and to join us on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.